Hi everyone, carrying on with my videos showing you what I've coloured in my Hanna Karlzon books. I have got Magical Dawn to show you today, so let's get stuck in straight away with our very first picture. Now I coloured this when I did my flip through of the empty book, so you can find a video with me colouring this if you want to see what colours I used and things. I'm not sure what pencils I used or anything, so you can go back and have a look at that. I'll try and include a little link to it somewhere for you, but maybe in one of the cards at the top of the video. But anyway, if you just search for Magical Dawn, you should be able to find it on my search within my YouTube channel. Then you should be able to find that video. So there is the very first one. Then we have this one. Now looking at this, I'm pretty sure that this is coloured with Prismacolor. I think so. I'll be 100% sure. And then in the background we've got metallic stars and circles. The circles done in gold. The stars are done in a sort of pink. I think those are Poscas. And I'm pretty sure this background is done in soft pastels. So it's quite splodgy, uneven. But there is that one. Now this double page is fun. They're obviously not matching. So this one to start with, I'm thinking maybe those were done with Derwent or Arteza, I'm not sure. This page is looking quite grubby around the edge. You've got a lot of transfer from the pastel on that side, which I didn't use a fixative on. I'm not a big fan of fixatives, to be honest, but it does, you know, you risk this sort of messiness. But yeah, I'm not too bothered. But I like this particular design, and it's actually in her Grains of Gold, which is a compilation book, so I can have another go at it sometime. But I particularly like these, which she does do in quite a few of her books. That's going to be fun. Now this one I absolutely had so much fun with, and it was quite a risk because I did the bird and that wasn't risky in my polychromos, and that was all fine. And then I decided that I needed to do a background. I'd seen a similar looking background, and the idea was to make it look like the wings were on fire and put smoke around them, and then sort of put a fiery colour around other parts of it. And I was a bit worried that I could totally ruin the whole thing, but I didn't, so that was good. And these stars and things are actually done in black pen, so they stand out against the pastel background. So yeah, I could have put some white in areas looking at it now, but I didn't. And yeah, I was really pleased with it. And I took a risk and it paid off. Doesn't always, but that was good. And I am thinking that I might do a little tutorial for a similar bird. There are other similar birds in some of Hannah's books, not sure which ones, that I might do to show you how I did it. Because, you know, I had such fun, I'd like to do it again. But it'll be a while coming, but because people have asked me to do tutorials, I try and do those first. Now this one was a series of 3 videos, one for each of these necklaces. I enjoyed doing those. So we have our shiny stars, sort of stardust, and then we have our sort of emerald, I guess. And then this one, I'm not very happy with the colours really, but it is what it is. So that was those 3. So you can find a video for each of those if you want to have a go. Again, we have a double page with 2 separate pictures. We have our fish to start with. Now, this is done in metallic pencil, I think. Those colours definitely look like metallic. Yeah, it is. These are metallic. I couldn't tell you whether they're the Brutfunas or the castles. No, I can't. And then there's the background is a soft pastel, and then these circles, the bubbles, are actually done in pencil, I think. But I couldn't be sure. I don't know. Anyway, there is him. And then this lady, she looks quite pale, actually. You can see a bit of shadow and things in there. I decided to do her really different. I thought she's in the sea, we've got the fish, so I thought let's do her to look like the sea a little bit. So that's why I did these sort of blues, like water, and it was really interesting doing blue eyeshadow, lipstick, hair. It was just really different. And then I did the sea in more of a greeny colour, so it was a little bit different, and kept she's done in Prismacolor, I can tell that, kept some of the other elements the same so that it didn't take from her. I think if there was too much colour going on, it would be a little bit odd, so I tried to match in the colours a bit. Not sure how well those go with each other really, but you know, that I think that's the seashell pink. I don't know. Anyway, that was her, so she was interesting. And then this one is done definitely with metallic pencils, but I still did the keys in a few different colours to try and make them look even more shiny. So obviously when the light hits it, you can see it shines from the metallic pencil, but I wanted to leave some white in the keys to make them look even more shiny. So that was what I did with that one. And then this one, now this was my first attempt at doing hands. Someone had asked me to do the henna hand in Rita Berman's Asian book as a tutorial, and I'd never coloured hands before, so I thought I would use this one as a practice. And I think I looked at my own hand and other colouring and things. It's not perfect, but it was a good introduction for me to sort of have a go and think about colours, shading, that sort of thing. So yeah, and that was what the aim of that page was, but I just had a go. And then this of course could be done as a tattoo, but I decided I wanted to put some colour in it. Why not? So there is that book. So yes, Magical Dawn. So again, not loads done in that one, but as I say, I've had some Hanna books longer than others, so some of my videos will be a bit longer. This cover's a bit dirty. I can need to just wipe that off because I should be able to clean that off. But anyway, that is me for today. That is the Magical Dawn. So I hope that was useful for you. And yeah, thank you very much for watching and happy colouring.